If anyone throws anything back at Pip in the witness stand right now, you are going to... Oh, wait, this breaking news. Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. Funky Town prosecutor, unqualified at basic life.
With prosecutor spelled incorrectly.
Well, I do prosecutor for the first one until everyone gets their fucking bearings with this.
Yes, clearly she can't spell.
Yeah, I might not be able to spell, but fucking, we've been hearing about he's been fucking struggling to fucking call a witness.
Hello, press the bell.
Well, first of all, Alan needs to give you the bell.
What bell?
Oh my fucking god, right.
A few moments later.
Order. This trial is now about to proceed.
Ratbag Luke is accused of working under a law qualification bond.
That's my line! That's my line!
I hate you.
Hang on. I'm gonna deal with it.
Play it too.
Ratbag Luke is accused of working under law qualification bought on Temu. So this is definitely a very, very serious charge.
Right, Alan, you need to give me the bell.
How do I do that?
So everybody in chat can play along.
You are not to speak unless spoken to. You do not have the bell.
I would like to call my first witness, Santa Claus. Mr. Claus, would you like to state your name and occupation to the court?
No. My name is Chris Kringle, and my occupation is I deliver parcels to children once a year.
How are you in relation to the accused?
I'm not related to him.
Have you seen the accused before?
Yes.
Right, where have you seen him before?
Usually in the sewers.
Can you confirm if the accused is on the naughty or nice list?
I signed a non-disclosure agreement. I can't give that information out.
Your Honor, can there be an exception for that, considering we're in trial right now?
Has he signed an at-will agreement? Silence until spoken to. Was an at-will agreement signed with the witness before trial began?
This was signed many moons ago.
The witness will be silent. Is the order of this court? You must answer the question. I remind you, sir, you're under a bowl of oats.
Objection, Your Honor. They're not real oats.
Shut up.
Order! Your objection is noted, but it is overruled.
What was the question?
Man's arrested.
Yeah, can you tell the bailiff?
Bailiff, undo those shackles, and if you do that again, you will be removed from this court. Is that understood?
Mm-hmm. The question is the accused on the naughty or nice list?
This year he's on the nice list.
Has he been on the nice list throughout his life?
There have been years where no.
Take into consideration, the witness has answered no, proving that the accused has been naughty.
It is so noted.
Mr. Claus, can you tell us why he was naughty?
He stole chicken from the other rats.
He stole chicken from the other rats. And if he stole chicken from other rats, he is capable of buying... Yep.
Order. 1 second, prosecutor. I just need to get something out of the way here. Mr. Attorney of Mr. Plays, if you're not going to defend the witness in any way, shape, or form, not object to anything that your conflicting counsel does, you will be silenced permanently in this court unless you do your job correctly. Is that understood?
There's nothing to be objected to right now, Your Honor. I will object when objections are necessary.
Ooh, shiny.
Object to that.
If he is capable of being on the naughty list for stealing chickens, then he is fully capable of going on the Temu, buying a fake law degree, and using it in a court of law where he shouldn't be.
Objection. Prosecutor is testifying.
Sustained. Rephrase the question appropriately, please.
Now, why should I retract my statement when I'm just repeating what the witness said?
You did not repeat what the witness said. You are placing an evidence stuff.
Order. Okay, this is getting out of hand here. Mrs. Prosecutor, please redo your statement in a way that doesn't defame the witness.
Would you say that the accused was ever on the naughty list for something along the lines of stealing, forgery,
The
He stole
prosecutor
chicken.
will cease for a moment, and witness will be silent. The attorney throws one more piece of paper towards the prosecutor again. You will be put in handcuffs, and you will remain there for the rest of this trial until I deem it fit for you to speak. Is that understood?
Understood, Your Honor.
Your Honor, is this the same prosecutor that was with Amber Heard by any chance?
I'm done dealing with the red-nosed fat bastard.
Mr. Claus.
You do not have the bell, prosecutor. You are now to be mute.
Ow!
Mr. Claus, how are you today, sir?
I'm good. I could have done with more sleep, but this was an early courtroom.
That's okay. That's okay.
I'm okay.
Ow!
I just
Don't
got
fall
hit
asleep
with
in
a
this
football.
courtroom again.
I believe it is in the song that he sees you when you're sleeping, and he knows when you're awake, and you see everything. Is that correct?
That is just a song. My eyesight isn't very good these days.
Prosecutor, if you break wind again like the defendant just did, I will put you both in a septic tank. Is that understood?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm just asking, in your expert opinion on naughty and nice, could you give me your opinion on my client? Is he naughty or is he nice?
He is a mixture of both.
Does the attorney have anything further to say?
Yes, Your Honor.
Why are you talking like Severus Snape?
Defense is first.
Mr. Policeman, you are under oath to allow any lies leave your mouth, as your oath really is that important to this case. Is that understood? Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and not fuck you and the truth? So help you, Lucifer. Stand by. Not you
why was
again.
Santa Claus?
You just called Santa back. Judge Snape. Ow.
You shut up. I don't
Play
have
my
access
cards.
to the bell at this time, as it appears that the bell has escaped me.
Ow.
Like my long cruises I take 6 times a year.
To and from Hogwarts.
I really don't need your bullshit right now. That statement to be sexy.
Ha, Peter.
I demand a mistrial because the judge can't.
Before you proceed, Mr. Attorney, could the policeman in question please wake the fuck up before I come down there and smack him so hard with my hammer he'll think he's in Iron Man 2. So can you please? I will perform endgame on you, sir, if you do not act your age.
Send you to Jesus.
I will send you to the fucking jail cell if you try to overtake my joke again. Is that understood?
Can we just take a moment to acknowledge Alan had to ask me for help? That felt so good.
Okay, this is a used tea bag.
Why did you call evidence? You're
Please
supposed to be talking to the
tell me-
witness.
I'm allowed to call evidence.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
I think it could be the prosecutor that got her license on Timu.
I think you could be correct there, Mr. Police Officer. But that's not for us to judge. You,
I went to college!
Your Honor. Thank you. I
She
appreciate
went
it.
through the college.
Kind of like the front gate of her own house, as far as I'm aware, according to public records. You could say
Mr.
she was swifty about it. Proceed, Mr.
Hey!
I presented you with a used tea bag from the day in question.
Objection, what day in question are we talking about? The day that
The day
he
that
bought...
my-
The
Day
day
of the
the...
Boston Tea Party is...
Secondly, I presented you with the drifting boat that my client was found on, passed out drunk that day.
Objection! How did he go to Starbucks in international waters?
Obviously, you've never been to an oil rig before.
Thank
And
you,
as
Your
well
Honor.
as that, you do not need to be at Starbucks for a Wi-Fi hotspot because Elon Musk has invented Starlink.
Starlink, yeah.
My client
Objection
is currently
denied.
Objection, no law in international waters, so invalid.
If you can afford Starbucks, you can afford Starlink.
Quiet, please. Quiet in the court. Quiet, quiet, quiet. That is a very interesting proposition you've after putting towards me there, and unfortunately for the defense attorney, I'm unfortunately going to be forced to objection sustain. So that means, unfortunately, you will not be able to use a drifting boat admissible as evidence.
That Lastly, this is a love letter sent
One moment,
by...
please. One moment, please. One
Sorry,
moment,
you're
please. Could Patrick in the back there please stop talking? That's not your job.
I have presented a love letter sent from the prosecutor, my client Rat Bagley. And the only reason that she is prosecuting my client is because it is unrequited love that she has produced for him, and he does not requite that love.
Objection, Your Honor. I am gay. So.
Is that, or is that not your signature on the letter?
One moment. One moment. An objection has been noted. An objection. An objection has been noted. Sustained.
You can't sustain that. I haven't even presented my findings.
You blatantly went out of your way to try and smear the name of the prosecutor despite her sexual orientation, and you took it upon yourself to try and smear the good name of Everyday Karen. Objection sustained.
Okay, well then, no further questions for the police officer.
Why did you call me here?
Order! Order! I will take your order. Who wants the chow mein? That's
Me,
with,
me,
I'm
me,
giving
me,
fried rice.
Me.
Those are chips for you. Yeah, okay, we're good. We're gonna get the order in.
The jury believe that, as a punishment for lying about the sexual orientation of the prosecution, that the attorney Cal should be turned into a chicken.
Definitely
I did not lie.
sustained.
Chicken!
Hey!
I always knew he looked a bit like a cock.
Come on, now that he's a chicken, you with the chicks, aren't you?
Oh Lord, change it back, change it back! Ladies and gentlemen of the court, I present to you a medical file that is also under the accused's name. You can tell that it was printed on a, I'm guessing, a Canon printer, and this one has been bought off of eBay.
One moment, please. Prosecutor, if I could have a word for a moment.
Yeah, yeah.
You do know that that is the printer that is in your house, right?
Objection!
What do you want, Prince?
Where?
How did the accused come to have a fake law degree and a fake medical degree?
Objection! Where is the mention of the medical degree?
I'd also like to present my next piece of evidence, an access badge.
I thought you were a virgin. And if the cock could please get out of the witness stand, that'd be great. Thank you. No, prosecutor, you're not to get excited the same way that Bridge back there is currently trying to hold his typewriter. The stenographer is absolutely plowing 180 right here. We're losing control in here. We're losing control. Everyone calm down. No, cock. Everyone can't. Yeah, he's asleep. Fantastic. What type of? I just want to take a moment to just speak to the jury and the witnesses that are up in the top stands right now. What in the name of God is the stenographer doing? A piece of plastic wand, and you change it.
I've been arrested.
Release it.
Right around, baby, right.
I swear, bailiff, you will be removed from this court if you do not act your
He
age.
keeps falling asleep! I'm just waking him up!
So, listen, uncuff the police officer. This is one of your own brethren. And please, for the love of God, turn the stenographer back into a chicken. Proceed with your line of questioning, prosecutor.
The access badge. As you can see, poorly laminated. Not the official badge that you would use to get into this building, am I right, Your Honor?
Correct.
So, how come this poor quality badge has the accused's name on it?
Prosecutor, I seriously hope you're not asking me that question because...
Witness, can I get your name again, please?
Cal keeps throwing things.
Cal, please stop. We'll get it. I do want to get to lunch eventually.
Snitches get stitches.
And you're going to get a hammer to the head now.
Your Honor, I need the bell to give more evidence. Thank you.
He will remain as a chicken until he learns his lesson. If he wants to act a cock, he can be a cock.
Witness, can I get your name again, please?
It's Mr.
Mr.
Poe.
Mr. Poe.
Leasman.
How come
Objection.
this worn out
Proceed,
duct tape?
Objection.
But how did it? Oh, for fuck's sake!
Objection is overruled. We need these questions from the prosecutor to get through this fucking session. So, if thank you.
Your Honor, I think there's something wrong with the journalist.
The journalist is currently blowing himself. If you could just put Hal the cock back together again, like he was Humpty fucking Dumpty, that'd be great. What? What? You have your hand up, witness. What do you want?
Okay, can I do what he's doing?
I honestly don't care anymore because your prosecutor is now starting to fist the table. And apparently that sent Bridge over the edge. He is now gone hypersexual. He is absolutely 100% making it clear that he knew all of the prosecutor's ins and outs despite the statement of, Your Honor, I'm gay. So if we can now please, what are you doing, defense attorney? You know what? It's honestly, you can okay, first of all, why have you got your hand up? What do you want, defense attorney? Order in the court. Order in the court. I am through with this bullshit from all the people associated with this.
Your Honor, how come I was able to be...
You sit there, you shut up, and you say nothing. Is that understood?
Your Honor, how come I have presented some used duct tape that was found in the accused's apartment with the witness's DNA on it?
We also found your fingerprints on that same piece of duct tape. What have you got to say for yourself?
Because I picked it up without gloves, that's why.
Convenient.
Amazing. Upon further reflection of the facts on this court's inability to find any true, hard-pressing evidence against the defendant. Ratbag Luke, please rise for your verdict. Upon further reflection of the evidence, or lack thereof, with what was given, there are definitely a lot of unanswered questions that will remain unanswered. Bailiff, cock everybody. We got 4 cocks and a wiener in this courtroom, ladies and gentlemen. And as you can see, we got short ones, we got big ones, we got skinny ones, we got long ones, we've got long ones, we've got short ones, we've got in ones, we've got out ones. We find the defendant guilty
Hell yeah!
as suck.